Good evening, Rams. I'm Haley Evans with your latest updates on CSU Sports. Colorado State's football team had a close game against the Air Force Academy this past Saturday, with a score ending in 46-49 in a CSU loss. CSU and Air Force offense were both strong, but both teams saw a downfall on the defensive side. There is an exception for the defensive captain of the Rams, Kevin Davis. Davis recorded 15 tackles and forced 2 fumbles. Despite the loss, wide receiver Michael Gallup had a game that could potentially go down in CSU history, recording 13 catches for 213 yards and 1 touchdown. This makes Gallup's 5th consecutive touchdown in the last 5 games. Gallup now averages 132.2 yards per game with a touchdown. There were other Rams that had great appearances against the Falcons, such as QB Nick Stevens. Stevens had a career-high game of passing 374 yards, and Dalen Dawkins rushed for 102 yards. This is the first game in CSU history that the Rams had a 300-yard passer, a 200-yard receiver, and a 100-yard rusher. The Rams hope to be bowl eligible after next week if they beat the University of New Mexico this Saturday. This game marks senior night and will also be the last game that will ever be played at Hughes Stadium. Kickoff is scheduled for 8:15 in the evening. The men's basketball team kicked off the season and clinched a win against New Mexico State on Sunday with a nail-biting game ending in 64-61. All the 3 new junior college transfers got to see the court against the Aggies, and they are definitely seeing the difference in competition from JUCO to Division I basketball. Colorado State's men's basketball team have 7 transfers this year, 3 of them coming from junior colleges. Brandon Koliker and Devakio Butler tell us the challenges of coming from a JUCO.
When I first got here, I just remember thinking, this is such a different game because it's so much faster, so much more intense, so much more physical. And so I think it took me a little while to get acclimated to the whole environment of basketball. Or, I got to relearn how to play almost.
More aggressive, faster. Yeah, players are bigger.
Both of the athletes got offers from other schools, but Fort Collins seemed to be the perfect fit for both of them.
I love the area. I love the people here. I love the program. I love that Coach Eustace really pushes us to be the best that we can be, no matter what day of the week it is.
It just felt right. I came on my visit and I loved it, so committed, honestly.
As the Rams head into the first game of the season, they are noticing some advantages that the team has that they have never seen before.
There's a lot, obviously, but I think one of them is that we really know how to compete, and we can play really, really hard, and that we can even get on each other, but we can bounce back and correct each other, but we can bounce back and really just go forth and compete real hard.
Everybody loves each other. Everybody works together, so that's the biggest thing, the most important thing, honestly.
Reporting for CTV Sports, this is Haley Evans. The men's next game is tomorrow at Moby Arena against Division II Fort Lewis College. Tip-off is expected to be at 7 at night. The men and women's cross-country team saw progress after the NCAA Mountain Regional Meet in Logan, Utah this past weekend. The women's team will be sending 2 of their runners, Darby Gilfillan and Janelle Links, to the NCAA tournament. The women's cross-country team placed 6th overall, which was just 2 placings away from qualifying the entire team. The men's team qualified for the tournament after placing 4th at regionals as a team. This will be the 3rd year in a row that the team will take on nationals. 3 of the men's runners finished in the top 30, with Gerald Mock placing 9th, Jefferson Abbey at 18th, and Grant Fisher finishing 21st. The NCAA Nationals will be set in Indiana and will run all day long on Saturday, quite literally. That's all on the latest of Rams sports, but stick around because Ryan Chris is going to fill us in about everything we need to know in the world of entertainment.